an inspiring person, youth, business, or organization in the LGBTQ community in the GTA, you can nominate them right now for an Inspire Award. Here to fill us in on what exactly that means, help me welcome President and Chair of the Board, Antoine Elhashem. Thank you so much for being here.
I love the decor.
I know, this is all brand new. This is very festive, right?
Very.
So tell us a little bit about what Inspire Awards are all about.
I started with a simple idea that we need to celebrate people who do great work. And that was just something that came to my head about 7 years ago, but nothing could be done by just one person. So all of a sudden, community organizations, community people, everybody jumped on board, and the Inspire Awards was born as a not-for-profit organization. It's a collective of different community organizations that support the initiative, and a board of directors, 3 subcommittees, an event planning committee, and we've been putting on a ceremony every early summer, May, June, for about 400 people in the community to come together. It's a night of magic, inspiration, smiles, hugs, and about maybe 20, 25 people get honored every year for different categories.
That's great. So let's talk about categories. What kind of categories are there to choose from?
The main ones are Person of the Year, Youth of the Year, Business of the Year, and Community Organization of the Year. And then we've got an award for art, an award for activism in HIV/AIDS.
Nice.
In the last couple of years, we spotlight a certain section of the community. We did actually a spotlight on sports heroes a couple of years ago. Last year was about the trans community.
Okay.
And then we honor those who done long-term work with the Lifetime Achievement Award. And we wrap it up with an International Icon Award. Like last year, we had Edith Windsor, who is a huge activist in the U.S., and Carla Lewis, who's a trans activist in the U.S. Both were honored last year. So
that's
a lot of categories. It's a 2-hour show.
Yes.
That you guys broadcasted last year.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
Rogers TV was involved, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the nomination process. If you know someone, a company, an organization, and you want to nominate them, what do you have to do?
Very simple. You go to the website, inspireawards.ca /nominate, and there are all the forms for the different categories. Put in the information that you know, we'll figure out the rest.
Okay. And in terms of who to nominate, I know you've given me the categories, but is there anyone that we should be looking out for?
Somebody who volunteers their time, does good work, an exemplary person of good people. Yeah. Somebody that inspires you, somebody you've seen them work in the community. You don't necessarily know them, but you've seen their work.
Right.
Anybody.
You don't have to know them.
You know, no. And you know what? I think we're, as a society, sometimes we're very quick to jump on negativity and complaining about something, but let's take the time to acknowledge the people that actually do good work.
That's right.
Spend a couple of minutes online nominating. Go for all the categories. Nominate everybody that you can think of in different categories.
That's right. Challenge yourself. See if you can come up with someone incredible for each organization.
It makes a huge difference in their life. The Inspire Awards has been called a very important initiative by the community, because just that little pat on the back makes a whole world of difference. Makes you want to do more. Makes you get out and inspire the world and do your work. So
it's true. It's fuel to what you do. You feel great.
You have to thank people.
Yeah.
You know what? I think after a while, if you continually are volunteering and giving your time, whatever, but nobody is acknowledging you. Yeah. You need to do that. What got us to continue, actually, I remember the first year there was a teacher who would drive from Toronto to Bowmanville, I believe, every day, because there was, it's a small town, and she felt that her work would be more important in a small town to encourage LGBT people to come out and all that. And she never thought that anybody would ever acknowledge her. She got nominated on stage. When we hugged her, she was shaking in our arms. It's like, no, I never thought anybody would ever thank me for anything that I do. And these are the moments that we look for in the awards. the speeches and the ceremony includes a lot of those moments that gets the whole audience very engaged and very teary-eyed.
Yes, absolutely. So if people want to get involved in the organization, other than nominations, how can they do that? Do
absolutely.
you require donations, sponsorships?
Well, we would love volunteers.
Yes.
If you've got some time to give of your time, we got positions on the board of directors. We got 3 subcommittees. If you like events, you can help with planning the event. If you like to deal with nominees and inspiring people, then we have a nominations and procedures committee. We have a marketing committee. And we're taking on a big project that we're just starting to roll of getting a piece of land from the city or the provincial government. We're working with both Queen's Park and City Hall on potentially launching a walk and monument of heroes where the recipients of the Lifetime Achievement Award go on that. So there's work to be done on that one.
Yes.
We also could use any sponsors. TD Bank is our main sponsor.
Okay.
Porter Airlines was a sponsor for the last couple of years. Rogers was a media sponsor. City TV was a media sponsor before.
Yes.
And then we have anything helps. We've got smaller businesses, Midtown Dental, Humberview Chev. A lot of businesses help and chip in and support us. So
Okay, that's wonderful.
any help is usually.
Okay, so we've only got 20 seconds. In under 20 seconds, tell us, how has this brought the community together?
It has. It's every year, 400 people come together to celebrate, and then they leave with a renewed spirit of wanting to do more, and
That's right.
we love that.
Inspired.
And inspired. And we actually, June 2nd is the event this year.
Okay.
We planned the whole event to be an evening where we want you to step out the door and go, what am I going to do to make the world a better place next day?
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming in,
Thank
Antoine.
you.
Okay, so to get involved and inspired, you can visit inspireawards.ca. Thank you so much to all of our guests today for bettering our community, and to you at home for your support. Stay in touch with us on social media at Rogers TV Toronto, and connect with me at Shay Galor. I'd love to hear from you. Stay warm, and we're going to see you next time on Daytime Toronto. Thank you so much.